Have you ever started your day with a warm bowl of oatmeal, believing it's the healthiest choice for your heart and body? For years, oatmeal has been hailed as the ultimate breakfast. Comforting, filling, and packed with fiber. But what if this trusted staple could be quietly overworking your kidneys, especially after 60? Hidden risks in how you prepare, portion, and pair your oatmeal could be putting your kidney health at risk without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 most common oatmeal mistakes that could harm your kidneys and, more importantly, share simple adjustments to keep this beloved breakfast safe and nourishing. Watch until the end to discover how small changes can protect your kidneys for years to come, ensuring you enjoy oatmeal's comfort without compromising your health. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Your morning bowl of oatmeal, often celebrated as a wholesome and heart-healthy breakfast, may be quietly placing an unexpected burden on your kidneys, particularly after the age of 60. For decades, oatmeal has been lauded as a nutritional powerhouse, a warm, comforting dish packed with fiber, complex carbohydrates, and essential nutrients that promote cardiovascular health and sustained energy. Many older adults embrace it as a daily ritual, confident that this time-honored breakfast choice supports their vitality and well-being. However, beneath its wholesome reputation lies a lesser-known truth. The very qualities that make oatmeal a dietary staple can, over time, contribute to kidney strain if not prepared and consumed thoughtfully. As we age, our kidneys naturally undergo a gradual decline in their filtering capacity, a process known as age-related kidney function decline. This makes them less efficient at processing and excreting certain nutrients, such as phosphorus, potassium, and even protein, components that are generally harmless in moderation for younger, healthier kidneys. For aging kidneys, however, an excess of these nutrients can accumulate in the bloodstream, posing significant health risks. Over time, elevated phosphorus levels can weaken bones by pulling calcium from them, increase the risk of blood vessel calcification, and contribute to cardiovascular complications. Similarly, excessive potassium can disrupt heart rhythms, potentially leading to dangerous conditions like arrhythmias or, in severe cases, cardiac arrest. Even protein, a nutrient often celebrated for its role in muscle maintenance, can place undue stress on aging kidneys when consumed in excess, accelerating wear and tear on these vital organs. This doesn't mean that oatmeal, a food long associated with health and comfort, should be eliminated from your diet. Rather, the potential harm lies in how it's prepared, portioned, and paired with other foods. Small, habitual choices, repeated day after day, month after month, can subtly shift the balance from nourishing to potentially harmful, particularly for those over 60. In this expanded exploration, we'll delve into the 5 most common oatmeal-related mistakes that can inadvertently harm your kidneys after age 60, including one surprisingly widespread habit that many seniors are unaware of. More importantly, we'll provide practical, actionable strategies to keep oatmeal a safe, satisfying, and kidney-friendly part of your daily routine. By making a few informed adjustments, you can continue to enjoy the warmth and flavor of this beloved breakfast while safeguarding the organs that have served you faithfully for decades. The benefits and hidden risks of oatmeal. Before we dive into the specific mistakes, it's essential to understand the dual nature of oatmeal, its well-documented benefits and its potential risks for aging kidneys. Oatmeal is undeniably one of the most versatile and comforting breakfast options available. A single bowl provides a steady source of complex carbohydrates, which help stabilize blood sugar levels and deliver consistent energy throughout the morning. Its high content of soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, is widely recognized for its ability to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, support cardiovascular health, and promote feelings of fullness, reducing the likelihood of overeating later in the day. For many seniors, these qualities make oatmeal a go-to choice, often recommended by doctors and dietitians as a heart-smart staple. However, the very nutrients that make oatmeal a nutritional star can pose challenges for aging kidneys. A modest half-cup serving of dry oats, approximately 40 grams, contains about 166 milligrams of phosphorus, 147 milligrams of potassium, and 5 to 6 grams of protein. For individuals with robust kidney function, these amounts are easily manageable. But after age 60, the kidney's glomerular filtration rate, GFR, a measure of their filtering efficiency, naturally declines by approximately 1% per year. This reduced capacity means that even moderate amounts of phosphorus, potassium, and protein can accumulate in the bloodstream, creating a cumulative burden over time. Phosphorus. Excess phosphorus can disrupt the body's calcium balance, leaching calcium from bones and making them brittle. It can also contribute to vascular calcification, where calcium deposits build up in blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke, already a concern for many seniors. Potassium. Too much potassium, known as hyperkalemia, can lead to muscle weakness, irregular heart rhythms, and, in extreme cases, life-threatening cardiac events. Aging kidneys struggle to excrete excess potassium, making dietary sources a critical consideration. Protein. While protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, especially in older adults, excessive intake can strain kidneys already working harder to filter nitrogenous waste products. Over time, this can accelerate the decline in kidney function, particularly in those with pre-existing kidney conditions. The key takeaway is that oatmeal itself is not inherently harmful. It's the cumulative effect of preparation choices, portion sizes, and added ingredients that can tip the scales toward kidney strain. By understanding these risks, you can make informed decisions to keep oatmeal a beneficial part of your diet while minimizing its potential downsides. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Mistake number 1. Cooking oatmeal with cow's milk. One of the most common mistakes seniors make is cooking their oatmeal with cow's milk, believing it enhances the dish's nutritional value and creaminess. On the surface, this seems like a wholesome choice. Milk adds protein, calcium, and a rich texture that makes oatmeal more satisfying. However, for aging kidneys, this combination can significantly increase the mineral load, creating a hidden risk. A single cup of cow's milk, whole or even low-fat, contains approximately 230 to 250 milligrams of phosphorus and 350 to 380 milligrams of potassium. When combined with the phosphorus and potassium already present in oats, this can nearly double the mineral content of a single bowl. For kidneys with reduced filtration capacity, this additional burden can accumulate over time, contributing to bone loss, vascular calcification, and heart rhythm disturbances. Consider the case of Margaret, a 67-year-old retired librarian who took pride in her healthy breakfast routine. Every morning, she prepared half a cup of oats simmered in whole milk, topped with sliced bananas for added sweetness. She felt confident that this nutrient-packed meal was supporting her heart and overall health. However, when she visited her doctor complaining of unusual fatigue and shortness of breath, blood tests revealed elevated phosphorus and potassium levels, along with early signs of kidney strain. Her doctor explained that the combination of milk and bananas was overloading her kidneys with minerals they struggled to process. By switching to water or unsweetened almond milk, which contains significantly less phosphorus and potassium, and replacing bananas with lower potassium apple slices, Margaret saw improvements in her mineral levels and energy within weeks. Her story highlights a critical lesson. Even seemingly healthy additions can become problematic if they aren't tailored to the needs of aging kidneys. Solution: opt for water or a low-phosphorus, low-potassium alternative like unsweetened almond milk or oat milk to cook your oatmeal. If you prefer a creamier texture, a small amount of plant-based milk, 1/4 to half a cup, can still provide richness without overwhelming your kidneys. Always check nutrition labels, as some plant-based milks may contain phosphate additives, which can be just as taxing on the kidneys as dairy milk. Mistake number 2. Overloading with high potassium and high phosphorus toppings. Another frequent misstep is piling on toppings that, while nutritious, can significantly increase the potassium and phosphorus content of your oatmeal. Many seniors enhance their oatmeal with ingredients like bananas, raisins, peanut butter, or mixed nuts, believing these additions make their breakfast even healthier. However, these popular choices are often loaded with minerals that can strain aging kidneys. Bananas. A single medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium, which can quickly push a bowl of oatmeal into high potassium territory. Raisins. A small handful, 1/4 cup, adds around 270 milligrams of potassium and 100 milligrams of phosphorus. Peanut butter. 1 tablespoon contributes approximately 90 milligrams of phosphorus and 104 milligrams of potassium. Mixed nuts. A small handful, 1 ounce, can add 100 to 200 milligrams of phosphorus and 150 to 200 milligrams of potassium, depending on the nut variety. For kidneys that filter less efficiently, These toppings can create a mineral overload, leading to symptoms like muscle cramps, fatigue, or even heart palpitations. Take Ellen, a 70-year-old grandmother who loved her Power Bowl breakfast. Each morning, she cooked her oats in almond milk and topped them with a sliced banana, a spoonful of peanut butter, a sprinkle of walnuts, and a handful of raisins. She believed this nutrient-dense combination was fueling her active lifestyle. Over several months, however, she began experiencing muscle cramps, occasional palpitations, and persistent fatigue. Blood tests revealed elevated potassium and phosphorus levels, signaling that her kidneys were struggling to keep up. Guided by her doctor, Ellen made simple changes. She swapped bananas for thinly sliced apples, about 100 milligrams of potassium per small apple. Used cinnamon for flavor instead of peanut butter, and limited dried fruit to a few pieces twice a week. Within a month, her symptoms resolved, and her lab results improved significantly. Solution: choose low potassium, low phosphorus toppings to keep your oatmeal kidney-friendly. Thinly sliced apples, blueberries, about 114 milligrams of potassium per cup, or a small sprinkle of chia seeds, low in both potassium and phosphorus, can add flavor and nutrition without overloading your kidneys. If you enjoy a touch of sweetness, consider a drizzle of maple syrup or a pinch of cinnamon instead of high-potassium dried fruits. Mistake number 3. Choosing instant or flavored oatmeal packets. The convenience of instant or flavored oatmeal packets is hard to resist, especially for busy seniors or those living alone who value quick, easy meals. Marketed with appealing labels touting heart-healthy benefits, these packets seem like a smart choice. However, they often contain additives that can place significant stress on aging kidneys. Instant and flavored oatmeal varieties frequently include added sodium, 100 to 200 milligrams per packet, to enhance taste and extend shelf life, as well as phosphate additives, such as sodium phosphate, to improve texture and cooking speed. Unlike the naturally occurring phosphorus in whole oats, these inorganic phosphates are absorbed almost completely into the bloodstream, creating a rapid spike that aging kidneys struggle to clear. Over time, this can contribute to vascular calcification, bone loss, and further kidney strain. Harold, a 72-year-old widower, switched from sugary breakfast cereals to instant maple and brown sugar oatmeal, believing he was making a healthier choice. For nearly 2 years, he enjoyed the sweet, comforting flavor of a packet prepared with hot water each morning. However, routine blood work revealed elevated phosphorus levels and early signs of kidney dysfunction. His doctor explained that the phosphate additives and added sodium in the instant packets were likely contributing to his kidney strain. By switching to plain rolled oats cooked with water and flavored with a small amount of fresh fruit, Harold was able to reduce his phosphorus intake and stabilize his kidney function. Solution: stick to plain rolled or steel-cut oats, which are free of added sodium and phosphate additives. These whole grain options take slightly longer to prepare but allow you to control the ingredients and avoid hidden kidney stressors. If time is a concern, batch cook a week's worth of plain oats and store them in the refrigerator, reheating small portions with water or plant-based milk as needed. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Mistake number 4. Ignoring portion sizes. Portion control is another critical factor that many seniors overlook when preparing oatmeal. A standard serving of dry oats is about half a cup, 40 grams, which yields approximately 1 cup of cooked oatmeal. However, it's easy to overestimate portion sizes, especially when using large bowls or preparing oatmeal by eye. Larger portions mean higher amounts of phosphorus, potassium, and protein, which can accumulate and strain aging kidneys over time. For example, doubling the portion to 1 cup of dry oats increases the phosphorus content to around 332 milligrams and potassium to about 294 milligrams per serving, levels that can challenge kidneys with reduced filtration capacity. Over months or years, consistently oversized portions can contribute to mineral imbalances and accelerated kidney wear. Solution: measure your oats carefully using a measuring cup to ensure you're sticking to a kidney-friendly portion, half a cup dry or 1 cup cooked. If you're still hungry, pair your oatmeal with low potassium, low phosphorus sides like a small serving of blueberries or a slice of whole grain toast with a thin spread of avocado. Mistake number 5. Eating oatmeal daily without variety. Finally, many seniors fall into the habit of eating oatmeal every single day, often prepared the same way, without considering the cumulative impact on their kidneys. While oatmeal is nutritious, Relying on it as a daily staple can lead to an excessive intake of phosphorus, potassium, and protein over time, especially if combined with high mineral toppings or milk. Introducing variety into your breakfast routine can help reduce this repetitive strain and provide a broader range of nutrients to support overall health. Solution: rotate oatmeal with other kidney-friendly breakfast options, such as a vegetable omelet made with egg whites, low in phosphorus, whole grain toast with a small amount of avocado, or a smoothie made with low-potassium fruits like apples or berries and a plant-based milk. Aim to enjoy oatmeal 3 to 4 times per week rather than daily, and vary your preparation methods to keep it interesting and kidney-safe. Over time, Harold, a 67-year-old retiree with a history of mild kidney issues, began noticing troubling changes in his body. His ankles swelled uncomfortably, making his daily walks more difficult, and he found himself short of breath even during light activities, like climbing the stairs to his apartment. Concerned, he visited his doctor, who ordered routine blood work. The results were alarming. Harold's phosphate levels were elevated, and his kidney function was declining, as indicated by a lower glomerular filtration rate, GFR. His doctor carefully reviewed his diet, searching for potential culprits. One item stood out, not because it seemed inherently unhealthy, but because of its hidden impact. Harold's daily breakfast of instant oatmeal, a staple he'd chosen for its convenience and heart-healthy reputation, was silently straining his kidneys. The issue wasn't the oats themselves. Oats are naturally rich in fiber and nutrients, often praised for supporting heart health and digestion. However, each packet of Harold's instant oatmeal contained hidden phosphate additives, chemicals like sodium phosphate or calcium phosphate, commonly used to enhance texture and shelf life. These additives, along with approximately 250 milligrams of sodium per serving, were accumulating in his system, overloading his kidneys day after day. For someone with compromised kidney function, these seemingly small amounts can compound into a significant burden, contributing to fluid retention, elevated phosphorus levels, and worsening kidney health. Determined to regain control, Harold made a simple but transformative switch. He replaced his instant oatmeal packets with plain rolled oats, which he cooked slowly on the stove. To make them flavorful without taxing his kidneys, he added a sprinkle of cinnamon, diced fresh apples, a low-potassium fruit, and a modest drizzle of honey for natural sweetness. The results were striking. Within weeks, the swelling in his ankles began to subside, his breathing became easier, and follow-up blood tests showed his phosphate levels returning to a safer range. His GFR also stabilized, signaling that his kidneys were under less strain. Harold's experience serves as a powerful reminder. When it comes to kidney health, convenience foods, even those marketed as wholesome, can carry hidden risks that accumulate over time. The broader lesson is clear. What seems like a harmless dietary shortcut can quietly accelerate kidney decline, especially for those over 60, when kidney function naturally begins to wane. Choosing minimally processed, unflavored oats requires a few extra minutes of preparation, but those minutes can translate into years of preserved kidney function. As we'll explore, however, even the healthiest oats can pose problems if portions or frequency aren't managed with care. The hidden danger of overloading on healthy foods. Sometimes, the harm isn't in the toppings or additives you add to your oatmeal, it's in how much you eat and how often. Oatmeal enjoys a sterling reputation as a wholesome, comforting, and filling breakfast, often considered a free pass food that's inherently good for you. But for aging kidneys, eating large portions or consuming oatmeal daily can create unintended challenges. Oats naturally contain phosphorus, potassium, and protein, nutrients that are essential but can strain kidneys when consumed in excess, particularly for those with reduced kidney function. Consider Robert, a 74-year-old former marathon runner who took pride in his disciplined lifestyle. Active and health-conscious, Robert had always prioritized whole foods, avoided processed snacks, and kept his sodium intake low. When his doctor recommended increasing dietary fiber to support his digestion and heart health, Robert enthusiastically embraced oatmeal as his daily breakfast. He didn't settle for a modest portion, though. Each morning, he cooked a heaping cup and a half of dry oats, enough to keep him full through his long morning walks. He relished the routine, pairing his oats with fresh berries and a splash of almond milk, confident that he was making a kidney-friendly choice. But within a year, Robert began to notice troubling symptoms. His hands and feet swelled, his energy levels plummeted, and he struggled to catch his breath on hills he once climbed with ease. Alarmed, he returned to his doctor, who ordered a comprehensive set of blood tests. The results revealed a concerning pattern. elevated phosphorus and potassium levels, alongside a noticeable decline in his kidney filtration rate. Robert was stunned. He had meticulously avoided processed foods, limited salt, and maintained an active lifestyle. How could his healthy breakfast be the problem? Working with a renal dietitian, Robert learned that the sheer volume of oatmeal he consumed daily was overwhelming his kidneys. Even without unhealthy additives, the phosphorus, potassium, and protein in his oversized portions were taxing his aging kidneys, which struggled to filter these nutrients efficiently. The dietitian helped Robert scale back to a more kidney-friendly approach, a half cup of dry oats, eaten only 2 or 3 times a week. On other days, he diversified his breakfasts with kidney-safe options like white rice porridge with steamed vegetables or low-potassium fruits like apples or pears paired with plain yogurt. Within a few months, Robert's swelling subsided, his energy returned, and his kidney function markers stabilized. His story underscores a critical truth. Even the healthiest foods can become problematic when portion sizes and frequency are overlooked. For those over 60, moderation isn't just a suggestion, it's a vital safeguard for kidney health. Aging kidneys have less capacity to handle large amounts of phosphorus, potassium, or protein, and daily servings of even nutrient-rich foods like oatmeal can push them beyond their limits. By varying breakfast choices and keeping portions in check, you can enjoy oatmeal's benefits without overburdening your kidneys. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. The trap of trusting healthy labels. The final mistake often goes unnoticed because it hides in plain sight, failing to read labels and check for hidden ingredients. Many people assume that products labeled as natural, organic, or healthy are automatically safe, especially when they come from premium brands. But for aging kidneys, the fine print on the back of the package can make all the difference between a nourishing choice and a harmful one. Phosphate additives, in particular, are a hidden threat in many processed oat products, including instant oatmeal, granolas, and so-called healthy breakfast mixes. Unlike the naturally occurring phosphorus in whole foods, which the body absorbs at a slower rate, inorganic phosphates, listed as ingredients like disodium phosphate, calcium phosphate, or sodium acid pyrophosphate, are absorbed almost entirely, causing rapid spikes in blood phosphorus levels. These spikes can strain the kidneys, leading to long-term damage. Sodium, often present in high amounts in these products, adds further stress by contributing to fluid retention and high blood pressure, both of which exacerbate kidney issues. Linda, a 69-year-old retired nurse, thought she was making smart choices with her diet. She avoided obvious junk food, shopped for premium brands, and stocked her pantry with organic granola and natural oat clusters, which she enjoyed as snacks several times a week. She trusted the wholesome packaging and didn't think twice about the ingredients. But during a routine checkup, her blood tests revealed climbing phosphorus levels and a declining kidney filtration rate. Confused, Linda brought her favorite granola packages to her dietitian, who quickly identified the problem. Each serving contained multiple phosphate additives, listed under technical names ending in phos, along with over 200 milligrams of sodium. Linda had never noticed these ingredients, assuming the organic and natural labels guaranteed safety. With her dietitian's guidance, Linda switched to making her granola at home using plain rolled oats, unsalted seeds like pumpkin or sunflower, a touch of cinnamon, and small amounts of low-potassium dried fruits like cranberries. She also began cooking plain oats for breakfast, controlling the ingredients herself. Within months, her phosphorus levels dropped, her kidney function stabilized, and she felt more energized. Linda's experience highlights a crucial lesson. Protecting kidney health requires vigilance, even with foods that seem wholesome. Reading labels isn't a tedious chore, it's a powerful tool for safeguarding your kidneys, especially after 60. Bringing it all together. Oatmeal done right. Oatmeal can remain a comforting, nourishing part of your diet, even as you age, if you approach it with awareness and balance. The 5 mistakes we've explored, relying on instant oatmeal with hidden additives, ignoring portion sizes, eating oats too frequently, choosing high potassium toppings, and overlooking ingredient labels, aren't meant to discourage you from enjoying oats. Instead, they highlight how small, intentional adjustments can transform a daily habit into one that supports, rather than harms, your kidney health. For Harold, Robert, Linda, and others like them, the changes were straightforward but impactful. They didn't have to abandon oatmeal entirely. Harold swapped instant packets for plain rolled oats, flavored thoughtfully with kidney-friendly ingredients. Robert scaled back his portions and diversified his breakfasts to give his kidneys a break. Linda took control by making her granola, free of hidden phosphates and sodium. Each of them saw measurable improvements. Reduced swelling, better energy, stabilized blood markers, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing their breakfast choices were supporting their long-term health. Your kidneys have worked tirelessly for decades, filtering your blood, balancing minerals, and protecting you from toxins. After 60, they deserve extra care to continue functioning well. The next time you prepare a bowl of oatmeal, remember that the choices you make, opt for plain oats, cook with water or low-potassium liquids, add kidney-safe toppings like apples or cinnamon, keep portions moderate, and always check labels, can have a profound impact. These small decisions, made consistently, can echo through your days and years, helping your kidneys thrive for as long as possible. By embracing these mindful habits, you can keep oatmeal as a beloved part of your routine while giving your kidneys the care they need to keep serving you well. The bowl in front of you is more than just breakfast. It's an opportunity to invest in your health, one spoonful at a time. And there you have it, the hidden risks of oatmeal for your kidneys after 60 and the simple, practical steps to keep this comforting breakfast a healthy part of your life. Your kidneys have been working tirelessly for decades, and with a few mindful choices, you can ensure they stay supported while still enjoying that warm, satisfying bowl of oats. So, what have you learned today? Maybe it's choosing plain oats, swapping cow's milk for a kidney-friendly alternative, or checking those labels for hidden additives. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one thing you've learned from this video and how you plan to put it into practice in your daily life. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to keep you thriving at every age.